Hi, I'm Mark Gaylor. I'm a Sony Imaging Ambassador. This is just a short movie just to introduce Sony's new Bluetooth remote. It's Sony's first Bluetooth remote as far as I'm aware. We've had a number of different infrared remotes, and we have the wired remote, which I usually took out on location with me, and we also had this little one that where this mounts on the hot shoe, although it's a cold mount, and then came in through the micro USB, and then we were hands-free, cable-free to walk away from the camera with this one. Now I have to say that the perfect answer, of course, to using a remote is not to use infrared or wired, but to use a Bluetooth. And so this one is now available for the A7R3, the A7 III, the A6400. I'm sure it'll be rolled out to all new cameras as well, and maybe via a firmware upgrade to older cameras. So before you purchase it, just make sure that it does support your camera, or your camera supports this Bluetooth remote. Now you will need to switch the Bluetooth on in the camera. Now just be aware that when you switch Bluetooth on the camera is not going to go to sleep. So when you've finished using the remote, you are going to need to switch the Bluetooth off. Otherwise you might find that the camera doesn't go to sleep and then drains your battery. Okay, but apart from that one feature, this is a great device. I can use it and program it because we have a C1 button on the front. We can activate the C1 custom key on the camera, and there's a number of features. There's more than a dozen features which we can program to C1, either to hold C1 or to toggle. So I can toggle between AF and MF, AEL lock, a number of different operations, and I'll cut to a slide so you can see the number of different options we do have on C1. For the full frame users, we can also program the AF on as a custom key as well, so we can get lots of combinations of functionality by doing this. There is a button on the side which toggles between zoom and focus. The focus will only be activated if you're in manual focus, and you can only zoom if you're using one of Sony's power zoom or PZ lenses. We do have the option of going between movie and stills, so we can also start our movies, and it's a great feature. It's basically, it means that I can focus, as you can hear it snapped on then, and then I can shoot a series of frames if I wanted to bracket or whatever I need to do. And the advantage of this one is I don't need line of sight with the camera, so I can put this behind my back or go behind a tree and trigger the camera. So this is a great feature. It's one that I've been waiting for, so I'm really glad it's here now. And these will be assigned to the cupboard or go up on eBay, because now I'm happy that I've got a remote. It's got a nice little lanyard attachment there. We can also do bulb. Okay, so if you are in bulb, you just press once to activate bulb and a second time. You don't need to hold the button down. There is no lock button on this one. There is a lock if you want to stop triggering accidentally, so you can just put that, and then the camera won't be activated by the remote. So I think it's a well thought out piece of apparatus there, and you may want to add that to your own kit. Okay, I'm Mark Gaylor, Sony Imaging Ambassador. Just subscribe, and also head over to my website, markgaylor.com. I've got a host of free support materials there, from ebooks, over 200 movies, Photoshop actions, Lightroom presets, all free. So just show your support, and I'll carry on supporting the Sony Alpha community. Cheers.